the appearance miscommunicates, because I'm gonna have kids with you one day, and I can't allow my kids to squat deep niggas are a disease. They're literally a disease, because whatever the boys say, when you do. What it do, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you guys with a relationship Q&A, and I haven't filmed in this location in a long time, so I'm really excited to be back in Durban. Also, my baby and I are saying 1 year 6 months and like 2 days, so yeah, this video is very fitting. Also, if you haven't seen our how we met story time, which we had a lot of fun filming, I will link it down below, or like put the link up in the placards above. So yeah, go watch it if you haven't already, and let's get going. I will be joined by my babe, but this is only just cranberry juice. It's nothing hectic, nothing, you know, alcoholic. But anyways, let's go. The very first question is, are you single, taken, or it's complicated? And obviously I am taken. I am taken, obviously. What is your longest relationship to date? And my longest relationship to date is my current relationship, and like I said in my intro, we're going on 18 months in 2 days. So how long does it take you to get over someone? How long does it take to get over someone? Like a day. I'm joking. I'm joking. It takes about 3 months is long. Even I think if we say 3 months, we're pushing it, because yeah, I'm not the type to get over someone quickly, but I'm also not the type to be chasing people anyway. So how do you recover from breakups? And my philosophy is out of sight, out of mind. Delete that number, delete those pictures, delete everything. And the more they're not in your sight, the more you don't think about them, I think the easier it is to get over them. Because this thing of befriending your exes, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If that's your tea, then go for it, baby girl. But like, I just think that keeping your ex in your space, whether you're friends or whether they're on your social media feeds, is just not, no, like, no. Next question is, what is your relationship deal breaker? And I feel like most people's relationship deal breakers are cheating, and in as much as that is definitely a deal breaker, I feel like for me, it doesn't even need to be that intense. If you're inconsistent, number one, that's just enough for me to snip. Yeah, we can lose, because I don't have time for inconsistency. Before my current relationship, I was in this not even a relationship, it's like an entanglement. I was in this entanglement with someone, and they were the most inconsistent person in Mpolaye, and that's the one thing that I could never tolerate now, because back then I was like, I'd never experienced anything like that before, so I was a bit confused at first. I was like, baby, what is going on? Like, what's happening here? And I realized that this is called inconsistency. Someone says they're gonna pick you up at a certain time and they don't, inconsistency. When someone is really good the one day and the next you have to keep guessing which side of them you're gonna get, that is inconsistency, and we're too old for that. Snip. Inconsistency is my deal breaker. Are you a serial dater or non-committal? I think I'm somewhere in the middle, because I'm definitely not a serial dater, if we don't count the one relationship I was in high school, which was also just a little bit ghetto, a little bit hood. If you don't count that relationship, then I've only really been in one other relationship other than my current one. So I don't just be dating, but at the same time, I wouldn't say I'm non-committal. So I don't know, I'm somewhere in the middle. What's your definition of cheating? I just feel like anything you wouldn't do in front of me, anything you wouldn't do in front of me, anything that you feel like you have to hide from me is cheating. So you don't even need to go kiss another hand. If you let a hand sit on your lap, for example, for me that's cheating, and so I'm joking. Joking. Banter. Do you believe in open relationships or breaks in relationships? I don't believe in either, and if that's your thing, if open relationships are your thing or taking breaks is your thing, then love it for you. But personally, for me, no. I feel like break means break up, and I'm too possessive to be in an open relationship. And I think possessive kind of has bad connotations. I wouldn't say possessive, I just like mine to be mine. Like, why must I share you? Why? Like, why must I share you? The next question is, are you big on PDA or do you prefer to keep it PG? So I'm very socially anxious, which makes me very aware of my own actions when I'm in social spaces. And for that reason, I'm not into PDA, although my boyfriend and I are at a place where now we're kind of PDA, and sometimes we look at each other like, what is we doing? Like, is this us? But also, yeah, no, it's not my thing. PDA is not my thing. Holding hands, you know, arm around me, all of that I can do, but like, don't be French kissing me and, you know, bending me, trying to, no, we're not gonna do that. We're just not gonna do that. Our next question is favorite pet names. Baby, wifey, yo. If you call me that, I'm marrying you. Like, drop me your ID, I'm sending my uncles to your house actually, because let me marry you. Call me wifey and like we're getting married, like we just are. Do you think Mjola requires money? And guys, don't let them lie to you. Mjola does need money. Of course, money shouldn't be the end all be all of your relationship, but it does need money. My thing is, I'm not the type to expect my partner to pay for everything. At the end of the day, we're both still students. Know your financial lane. And let me go on a tangent. I don't understand students who date other students but expect like the world from them. Yes, you expect to be booked into a hotel every other weekend. You want a bouquet of roses every Friday. You want all these super nice things for dating a student. I don't understand that mindset. So I just feel like we should all date in your financial brackets. We should all date in our, we should all be reasonable with our expectations, you know. So with that being said, when I say that Mjola does require money, I don't mean that you must have long money and long pockets. You must just have enough to know what your partner wants and to kind of satisfy your relationship requirements. You guys both know what your standards are in the relationship, so let's both, you know, keep it where it needs to be. And when I say it needs money, I'm not meaning that only the guy should, you know, always be paying and shit like that, because that's the ghetto. Ladies, spoil your partners. Like, if you love him, if he's your boo, if he's well behaved and he doesn't get into women's business on Twitter, and he doesn't even have a Twitter account, and he shows you love every day, like, if he's the one, spoil him. Spoil him. Those are the boys that deserve things, not these. Yeah, Mjola does require money, but also date in your financial lane, or date someone that is aligned with your financial expectations, because that way you'll avoid a lot of conflict. Appearance versus personality is the next question, and definitely personality, but also the appearance must communicate, because I'm gonna have kids with you one day, and I can't allow my kids to look like me thinking about some of the guys in my past, like, yo.
Hey, hold on, this shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
Do you believe in signing prenups is the next question, and I do believe in signing prenups. Personally, I don't think it implies that we don't believe in our relationship. I think it's just protecting your assets, which I think everyone should do that. And as much as you're dating someone for the long run, for the, you know, we're in this together forever, things do happen, and I feel like if it gives you sleep at night knowing that your assets are protected and they're safe, then do that. So I do believe in signing prenups, and I wouldn't be mad at my partner if he wanted to sign a prenup, which, in fact, I'm advising to sign a prenup. Like,
please sign that fucking prenup.
So will I, because fairy tales do not last forever. I want us to, believe me, we should grow old together and all that good stuff, but like, protect what's yours. Protect. Do you want the password to your partner's phone? And the answer is, I don't really want the password to my partner's phone, but in my relationship specifically, we do have the passwords for each other's phones, and that's just for convenience sake. If I quickly need to, I don't know, use something on his phone, I can just open his phone, and we have them not to keep tabs on each other, because that's so weird. Please respect your partner's space, guys. But we have each other's passwords for convenience sake. So I feel like that should be the reason why you want the password and not to go through your stuff, because why are you with someone if you feel the need to go through their things? Like, I don't know. guys, liquid fruit has crack in it. There's no way all these juices are so good. Is emotional cheating worse than physical cheating, or are they the same? And my answer to this is that I don't think they're the same. They're both still cheating nonetheless, so I will stab you. But I do feel like emotional cheating is worse because now you're invested in the person you're cheating with. Like, you're invested in their emotions, in their daily life, in their, you know, you guys are venting to each other. And I feel like an emotional connection is deeper than a physical connection. It's one thing if your partner just kisses someone else. It's still bad and it's still really disgusting. Don't cheat. But I feel like emotional cheating is way worse, and yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Does your partner's family have any bearing on the dynamics of your relationship? And the answer is no, they do not, and most definitely will not. I feel like our families respectively should respect our relationship and the boundaries of our relationship. And if you as my partner allow your family to have any say in our relationship on serious matters, then bye. Like, goodbye. No, literally bye. No one besides the two of you should have any bearing on your relationship, whether it's friends, whether it's siblings, whether it's ukoko, whether it's the dog. Like, no one. So there's that. How do you address the girl best friend or the boys overstepping boundaries? And first of all, I would never date someone who had a girl best friend. And as much as I do know that there are genuine relationships between boyfriends and girl best friends, I'm okay. Personally, I'm not sticking around long enough to tell if you guys are being truthful or not about it all, because yeah, no, you guys can swear up and down that no, it's platonic, babe, it's just no, we're just friends. But like, I'm not doing that, because in as much as some girls really are decent and they're just there to be your boyfriend's friend, like I'm just here to be a friend, and they know their place as friends. Some girls like to challenge those boundaries, and I'm not the one for that. I love my peace. Personally, I love every single part of my piece, so I'm not even getting into that whole thing with you. Yeah, keep your best friend. I'm not getting involved in all that. And I would especially never date a guy who was part of the boys. Squad deep niggas are a disease. They're literally a disease. Because whatever the boys say, when you do. And if you're the boys, chances are you have no backbone. Like, you can't speak up for yourself, and no. There's no need to be part of the boys on Dalanje. First of all, if you're above the age of 18, there's no need to be squad deep as a gent. You can love your friends, and you know, that's okay, that's good and well. Same, I love my friends, would do anything for my friends, but to go as far as being squad deep and now the boys are getting into our relationship, you know, issues, and the boys are always have something to say, cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. I don't have time for it. I don't. So I wouldn't date a guy who had a girl best friend or was part of the boys. So there's no conversation about overstepping boundaries, because I wouldn't even be there. What are some annoying habits of other couples that irritate you the most? I feel like fighting in public definitely just,
You know, ew, scary.
like, there's literally no need to fight in public, whether it's on a virtual platform or whether it's literally in public. There's just no need to be fighting each other in public. Guys, please go to a bedroom and shut the door and sort it out. There's literally no need to fight in public. And I don't know if it irritates me because my secondhand embarrassment is literally so intense. Like, I get embarrassed with people so quickly, or if it's just because I don't know what annoys me about it, but like, fighting in public just should not be the hill any of us are willing to die on. Like, sort out your shit, like, sort it out. Do you think celebrating Valentine's Day is corny? I'm on the fence with this. One side of me is like, yeah, it definitely is corny, but the other hopeless romantic side of me is like, bitch, what the fuck? I do believe that it is corny, but at the same time, yeah, go ahead and get me flowers and book us a nice dinner somewhere and I'll be fine. I'm not too picky and I'm not too fussy over Valentine's Day, you know, it's whatever. What was your favorite part of this year with your partner? It's actually hard to choose. It's actually really, really hard to choose, but I think if I had to pick My favorite part would be when we went to Joburg, and at the time it was like hard lockdown. Yo, we finessed the system, but it was hard lockdown and we obviously couldn't do much besides be in the Airbnb, and it was literally such a fun time. We just watched series and bonded the entire time, and that's the shit I'd be on. That is the shit I'd be on. I think that's definitely my favorite part of the year. But also when we were in Cape Town together like 2 weeks ago, it was amazing. Like the whole year is my favorite part. The whole year is my favorite part. Side note, I'm eating sweet right now. I can't bite into it because I'm a retainer and I'm so upset. Next question is, do you think past relationship secrets should always be kept hidden? I feel like if the secret directly affects me or our relationship, then definitely let me know so that I don't get caught off guard. But if it has nothing to do with me, I definitely don't want to be knowing what you and your ex were doing, when, how, whatever. Keep that shit a secret. Please don't annoy me. I'll stab you. Like, don't annoy me. I don't want to know those details. I don't want to know those details. But if it affects me, then yeah, please do let me know. And the last question for this tag, or rather Q&A, is, do you think a couple's finances should be together or separate? Obviously, I'm speaking in the context of you're just dating, you're young adults, not married or anything. I don't think that they should be together. But at the same time, I feel like you should be aware and cognizant of your partner's financial, you know, bearings and where they are financially. I feel like your partner should be comfortable enough to come to you and be like, yo, babe, it's looking like XYZ, and you should be comfortable to do the same. But I don't think you should put them together per se, you know? You get me? Clean. Anyway, that is it for my relationship Q&A. Thank you so much for watching my video, but most of all, thank you so much for 400 subscribers. It means so much to me. I'm literally here like freaking going crazy because like that's insane to me. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to me. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your support, your kind words. Thank you so much. I have so much cool content coming up for you guys. I have clothing hauls, I have rant with me's. I'm planning to get more tattoos, so I'll definitely be documenting that. I will be doing more UCT school related content because I've seen that you guys are kind of into that, and yeah, so much more is coming. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.